years, but I don't feel loved. We had financial difficulties, but I have come out of it because I got a job. Now he just likes to go out from work and he comes home at 1 or 2 o'clock in the morning every single morning. He basically told her that she's ugly, she's fat, and she's childless. He wants her to have a child, but she doesn't want to bring a child into the relationship because that's not really a reason to have a child. Bearing in mind they've been married for 10 years, what should she do basically? Because she did say to him that how she was going to bring papers, that she wants to separate her, like, that's something I'm considering because of the way you're treating me. And he was basically like, bring the papers, I'll sign them. So what do you think she should do?
Marriage done.
It's over.
Like, okay, it's okay. Let's be,
because it's a 10-year marriage. You know what I mean?
10 years is a lot, but me personally, it's like we can look at the years, but then let's look at your happiness, kind of thing. After all, like, this is your present, this is like your reality right now. Like, it's all well and good like being like, oh, but back in the day, like, we had this, like, we was like this, but that's not your situation right now.
Yeah.
Like, we need to look at the present, and it's kind of like you look at people's behavior and you sort of know how someone is going to be. It's the pattern. If he's going to continue to be calling you names, like, and I always look at it as, or my mum always told me, if it's something that I won't tolerate, I wouldn't want my daughter to tolerate. Why should me myself like, you can't teach someone or tell someone not to do something but you will put up with. Do you get it? Like, if we watch films, we watch Love and Hip Hop, like, we're laughing at these people saying, how the hell can you put yourself in those situations? But then really and truly, when it's standing in front of us, we're doing the complete opposite of what we would advise somebody else. And I know it is very difficult, but you have to make a decision. Like, you choose your own happiness over numbers.
Yeah, one thing I will definitely say is that this, like, he has to have been like this at some point earlier on, because you can't just be with someone for 10 years and all of a sudden they're just like,
there were signs popping up.
Do you know what I mean?
Yeah,
like that. And he really, something happened. If he hasn't been like this from the start, and this is something that did just develop, maybe it could be that you have let yourself go. Now, wait, I can already see. Just wait. Wait. Obviously, like,
I've been hot.
Nobody deserves how he's treating you, and if it was me, I would walk away, like, whether I'm letting myself go or not letting myself go. But what I would say is that sometimes you as a person, you are one way when you enter a relationship. You look after yourself or whatever. Maybe you've kind of let yourself go.
But that doesn't justify.
That does not justify
for
someone to now put your insecurities on blast like that.
I'm not saying that it justifies it. What I'm saying is just in general is that as women, even when we are married, even after 20 years or whatever, we should not let ourselves go.
So what if the man has let himself go and he hasn't properly?
Do you get it?
You make a point of it as well. So I'm not gonna like.
No, but my thing is, I feel like, cool. I've been like, I don't really want to say, but I've been with people that they might not look physically like the package, but I feel like after a certain, well, people are different. For me personally, like, when you fall in love with someone, it's not just the looks. Do you get it? Like, someone might not dress how you would necessarily appreciate or whatever, but once you start chilling with someone, you kind of now fall in love with their personality, their character, their morals. So even all this out, it's like, it kind of like is irrelevant. You're attracted, so it's kind. Listen,
I don't feel like it is important.
It is important
to keep yourself, but we're not gonna now use that and say that because of that.
Do you get it?
Okay,
no, but I'm not saying
point blank period. You should keep yourself in a marriage, but what's that got to do with the point that he's calling her all these names and treating her the way he's treating her? It has nothing to do with that.
I'm not saying that it's okay in what he's doing, but I'm just saying in general, generally speaking, we as women should not let ourselves go.
Okay, but even if she let herself go now and she's comfortable,
it's not against the law. Like, what does that
everyone's gonna let themselves go at one point, but what is the point?
It's not against the law, but I feel like if you want to keep a healthy relationship, both of you should keep the way you look.
No, because you keep the way you look, but then you have to understand that in the beginning process of chasing each other, there's gonna be that oomph that stay. After 10 years, you still want to keep that spark going.
I don't agree with that.
You don't agree with keeping the spark going.
No, I don't. What you're about to say, where you're about to land, I don't agree with.
I don't know where I'm gonna land.
Yeah, let her land.
So it's the one of them ones where, okay, let's say for example, at first you were dating, you didn't like him to see you with your wig off. Now you're married, your husband is gonna see you with your wig off. Does that not mean that because he's seen you with your wig off, he should not call you ugly?
Same way. Same way. If a man approaches me in the club, I'm wearing highlight, I'm wearing a nice shirt. But can I just say something? No. I was gonna actually say that they was going through money trouble. She now put herself in a situation where she put herself probably working extra hours to get themselves out of that money.
Putting in work so
she
can't
get it.
take care of herself the way
So really and truly, the things that she was probably doing, she wasn't able to because she's now said, you know what, my babe, he can't pick up ends meet, so I'm gonna go out there and I'm gonna step up and I'm gonna help my man. So really, if that means that the nail shop is closed when I finish my shift, you know what? Boom. That's
okay,
alright.
Hold on, sorry. Okay. In general now, okay, we have that situation, but in general, I don't agree with that. You're not even addressing my point. There's one thing, you see me outside or whatever, we just met, you see me outside, my hair's done or whatever, and I'm chilling and we're at home. I'm sorry, when I'm at home, if I have a wig, it's not on. That is not me letting myself go, because when I go out of the house, I still look how I look when you met me. There's a difference when you... For example,
wait. So you let yourself go is weight gain. That's what I'm really hearing.
Wait, what a
judgment how else could they let you know?
I do up, I wear makeup, I do up myself, I make sure I smell nice, my hair's tidy, my hair's done, and now my hair's yaga, my hair's all over the place. I don't do my makeup. Not saying that if you don't do makeup you let yourself, that's what I'm saying, but I'm just say, for example, it's not even just makeup, I'm not tidy. You know, there's some people we look at and they're not tidy. You don't even need to sugarcoat.
How do you know she?
But then that's someone. Do you get?
I'm not saying she did. I'm just saying in general. Sometimes when you're in a relationship, you have that tendency to let go. When you first go out on a date with your partner, you're doing the most. You're dressed.
You should always continue doing.
That's what I'm trying to say.
But your comfortability is gonna allow you to.
Yeah, but that's what I'm saying.
I'm
saying that you should chilling with someone and taking your wig off or not wearing makeup and all of that stuff. That's not it. For example, I'm looking after myself. We go out on dates regularly. I'm tidy. Do you get what I mean? I'm tidy. I look tidy. I'm organized. I'm put together. Now I don't care. I'm this. My trousers stained and we'll go out together.
That's not acceptable.
And that's what I'm saying.
And do you know what I'm gonna say? If that does happen, I don't think that's down to a relationship. That's just down to somebody's how they view themselves.
That's how you were all along.
Do you get? That's how you were all along. Because really and truly, let's be real. Someone now cannot go from being on fleek to just not caring.
Maybe somebody died in your family.
Do you get it?
No, but then there's some people who, when they're single, the fleekness ups. And then when they're in a relationship, it dies down.
But if you're a girl that you like to get your nails done every 2 weeks, for example, then you get your nails done every 2 weeks. So if you're a girl, you come into a relationship and you start doing all these things and you know that you're not really about it, but you're just trying to make your partner look happy or feel happy about how you look and stuff, it's not going to take long for it to catch up with you because you won't be able to catch up with it. So
I just feel like everyone should be themselves, but at the same time, there's levels to let.
And obviously, there's trying out different things. For me personally, I've got nails on now, but normally I hate nails. I hate having long nails. I hate nail polish kind of thing.
Your nails always done.
No, they're not.
They're done quite a bit.
No, they're not.
Do you not think so?
They was never done for Hillary's. It was never done. You've never seen me with them. I work with fish.
Yeah. We're missing the point.
Okay, no, I'm just saying that at the end of the day.
So do you think she should walk out of a relationship?
I do not think she should walk out of a relationship just yet. The reason why I'm saying that is we have to take a number of factors into consideration when we're assessing.
Someone said you're ugly, you're
fat,
and you're childless.
No way, everyone is so quick here to just jump, and when you hear these mean words, you don't know what context it is in, number one. Because a lot of time women like to do victim blaming, but they won't own their part. And he called you ugly.
Take my hand away from
He called you ugly. What did you call him? Because let's be real, unless this guy is really just suffering from serious anger issues, I do not believe the guy will just come and now call you ugly. Wait, I know. So I do not believe.
But we have to take
I do not believe that.
We have
to take it as it's been given to us. But he's called you ugly. But I feel like, okay, what is your part been in this situation? I'm not saying that it's right for a guy to call you ugly, even your husband that. But I'm saying before we now say that we want to get rid of the relationship, okay, let's look back. Have we been to counselling? Have we tried this? Have we tried that? Before we now try and say that we are going to divorce and end this marriage of 10 years, let's look to see if there can be any reconciliation possible. If it's not possible, then leave because you deserve better. But if you feel like this is the person you want to spend the rest of your life with because you did do your vows for better or for worse, and a lot of the times people don't want to get through the worst. He called you ugly, it's not acceptable, but it's marriage. Things in marriage happen that you don't think would have ever happened.
Okay,
do you know what? Every offence that happens, you're gonna say I'm getting divorced. And do you know it's not acceptable for someone to call you ugly, but people have to face the harsh reality that there are gonna be things that happen in marriage, in friendships, in life, in work that you never thought was gonna happen to you. Deal with it.
Okay, and do you know what? I actually heard that, but me personally,
you heard?
No, I didn't. No, I didn't date. This is discussion. discussion. You need to understand someone's point of view. Whether I agree with it or not, that's a different factor. Do you get it? I'm just personally saying, for someone to sit down and write a message like that after 10 years, this is not something that they woke up that morning and wrote down. Do you get it? This is something that they've been pondering on probably, and it's like they have no other route but to ask a complete stranger for advice. You get it? So that's number one. And number two, fair enough, this whole name calling and saying getting over it for better for worse, I can hear that, but let's be real kind of thing. That let's look at, because you know me, I'm very like into much all this. Let's look at abuse. There's all different types of abuse. Psychological abuse. We don't know. She's just used ugly for one example. Do you get it? Like, at the end of the day, if you're walking with your boyfriend one day or whatever and he turned around and called you ugly, you'll be shocked. Yes or no? Like, so imagine you're a husband of 10 years, and I'm just saying, ugly might be the start of what he's called her. Do you get it? So imagine a woman sit, and the psychological abuse, people sit down there, wives, husbands, whoever is receiving the abuse, they sit down and they take it, and after a while they sit down and start to believe that. Do you get it? And then it gets to a point where their character has been completely broken to the point of just saving face and saving a 10-year marriage. Do you get it? You've got to be sensitive to these kind of things and understand that at the end of the day, this is someone that before God, we stood there and we took vows. Do you understand? Fair enough. I took those vows, but you took those vows also. Something I would never turn around to do to you. You should never ever open your mouth to turn around and do the same things to me. I don't care about any situation we've been through.
And also, wait, all of this 1 and 2 a.m. working every day till 1 to 2 a.m. in the morning. What's that?
She's not working. She's probably cheating.
So, I mean, personally, I'll just walk out.
You wouldn't.
Tayo!
You wouldn't. Like, everyone wants to mate, but you wouldn't.
I would.
Alright.
Anyway, to be honest, I wouldn't even be in a situation like that. Because the man that God is waiting is saving for me.
She actually said to him, I'll bring divorce papers. He said, I'll sign them.
So why hasn't she brought it to him? Because she wants to save the marriage.
But who wouldn't? A 10-year relationship. But this doesn't sound like she's falling out of love. She wants to save
the marriage.
It's not about
she wants to save the marriage rather than say just leave because it's easy to leave. Let's think about how to make it work.
He doesn't want to make it work. If someone
didn't know he doesn't want to make it work.
Because he said that he will sign the papers.
But he's not the one that brought that to her. If someone comes and tells you, I'm going to bring you divorce papers, are you going to say, no, baby, please, don't do that?
Yeah.
After he's been out already.
Yeah. If I really wanted the relationship,
if he really wanted to divorce her.
I think he's already out of the relationship.
And he's mentally out. He's checked out. And he knows that his wife isn't really going to do piss. So he's taking the piss out of her.
I'm opting for them to make it work.
I'm opting for her to make herself happy and do what she feels is going to make her happy.
Because if she's still sending him to strangers and she still hasn't given him the papers, that means in her heart, she still wants to make her marriage work. So baby girl,
I'm not opposed to her.
At the end of the day, my bottom line is I think that she should take time apart. They do need counselling, some therapy sessions, take time apart so they can make it work. If they can't, cool. But I don't think it's a healthy relationship for a child.
It's not.
Forget about it.